Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
Are you guys ready for a new topic?
Yeah,
Sure,
what's the new
got,
topic?
Woody?
Frank Abagnale. Do you guys know who that is? I bet Kyle will.
Omega.
Yeah, from Catch Me If You Can.
From Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, yeah.
His biggest con ever, this is reality, this is the truth, was convincing people that he was a con man. He was never an airline pilot. He was never a doctor. He was never a lawyer. These stories were untrue. During the times they supposedly took place in his life, he was in prison. They wrote a book about him. Who made the movie? Help me. What's his name?
Spielberg?
I have Spielberg, but I think it's the other S one.
I don't know. I literally watched it today, though. It's weird you're talking about this.
Really?
I watched it today.
It's a good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not important who made it. But it's like a huge name.
I can't.
It's Spielberg. Is that who you said?
Yeah, he said Spielberg.
I was wrong to correct you. It was
Leonardo
Spielberg.
DiCaprio in that?
Yes.
Yeah, Leonardo and Tom Hanks made a movie thinking that this was real. He claims that like he consults with the FBI. Remember how that's how it ends? He's like an FBI instructor or something to tell them. That's not true. The FBI does not work with him. They do work with people like him, but he is just a liar who convinced us that he was a good liar.
Good for him. The ultimate con.
Right? It's like, what? Is that a better con than the other cons?
It's
No.
absolutely a better con than the other con. He convinced people he pulled off cons while doing none of it, and while he was in jail. Well, actually, how did people not see through this right away? All right, I'm changing my own mind. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool to have a movie about you. He was played by Leonardo DiCaprio and chased by Tom Hanks.
Yeah, and it was all a lie.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Good for him.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like the story keeps giving now that you know that the whole time he was conning you into thinking he was a con man.
If you guys were going to start a scam or a con, what do you think you would do? Like, it seems like it'd probably be hard, but like starting a pyramid scheme, or like not pyramid, a multi-level marketing company.
Would it have to be like would it have to be a physical product? Because I think the problem here is like you could probably convince people to buy in. Like I feel like I could con YouTubers out of their like ad revenue. You know, like maybe like have them set it up under my AdSense or some shit like that. But like I don't think I could ever make people believe in some product or belief, right? Like some culty thing. Yeah,
I bet you
don't think I
could. You're a charismatic guy. Like you would just have to find a product that was like some sort of like this bean harvested only from the highest peaks of the Nepalese mountains is responsive, has antioxidants at a level never seen. None of this is tested, so nobody knows. Just say whatever you want, and then charge a ton for these pinto beans that you've painted, and
it would have to be
make a
on
bunch of
brand.
money.
I'd have to be marketing like the world's greatest no hangover vodka or something like that. You know what I mean? I'd have like, guys, you could be sick. You could, if you're 16, you can legally buy this shit. Okay. And then like,
It's just
you know,
water.
it's just like, guys, it's called Alcohol 8. All right. It's not like Alcohol 9. It's completely synthetic. Like you'll get fucking wasted. It's like O'Doul's or some shit.
yeah. Well, I mean, you always hear
Maybe.
those stories about like kids at parties getting the O'Doul's kegs,
yeah.
like as a prank from the person who gave it to them, and then they all pretend to be drunk. So, like the placebo effect is so strong, you could definitely figure out something there.
Guys, my mom went to Whole Foods and bought a bunch of the 2.5% kombuchas. We're going to get fucking slaughtered tonight. We just got to drink like half a gallon each.
He's gonna drink. I didn't even know they had 2.5% kombucha. All the ones
They
here
do.
I see in the store, it's like less than 0.5% alcohol.
Well, they also have hard kombucha. This is I think if you're under 2.5, you can sell it with the regular. You still have to be over 21 to buy it, but you can sell it with like the regular sodas just because it's like normal fermentation. Don't quote me if I'm so wrong.
I didn't know that.
I don't know. Blame wherever I just bought that kombucha from. 'cause
That's
I
an
was so
interesting.
shocked.
That's an interesting verifiable fact you just told us.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be like, this fucking guy. I think it's the same shit as like having your stuff labeled as cane sugar and not as like hard liquor. If you have a hard seltzer, you can go like with the light beers. But if you have like a vodka seltzer, you have to go on the liquor aisle. You can't be in the
vodka seltzers are better. I think.
Yeah, of course they are.
White Claw is not bad. It's really not bad. But the ones that are like seltzer with vodka added,
High Noon,
much better. Yeah, High Noon. I've tried that one. I've tried a couple others. I tried one that was like it's seltzer with tequila added, and it was vile. Like it was really bad.
I'm very picky. Vodka, you can get it can have chunks of potato in it. It's fine, right? It is vodka at the end of the day. Tequila, 1800 if 1800 ever enters my inbox, I'm gonna spit on them. Right? Like you can have awful tequila that is just so negative and so nasty. Canning it and putting it in like one of those things. No, you're good. But vodka, you're fine. Yeah, it's way easier.
It's like, it's funny how like all these like regional alcohols from all around the world independently created. You got whiskey, bourbon, vodka, tequila, and almost the world over, everyone's like, oh yeah, the Russians won that battle. Vodka's the best one. It tastes the least like anything else. It's cheap. It's far and away the best for making mixers.
Literally,
some people would argue tequila. I think
I don't. Tequila has more of a zing to it, and so like
mixing. I don't know what I'm talking about.
If you mix it, you're still gonna catch that tequila zing. Whereas if you have like a decent mixer with vodka, there's not really a vodka taste other than the ethanol. And so if you can mask that,
is it a little lime?
Tequila has a flavor.
No,
there is no such thing as like. Yeah, no, I get what he's saying. You can hide the flavor of vodka much easier than you can hide the flavor of tequila.
For sure.
So there are a lot more. It is a less easily offensive drink.
What do they put in margaritas?
That's tequila and like a ton of sour mix. And so like if you get a margarita that tastes good, they fucked you on the alcohol content. It's like you're fine with that. But most people are like, the fuck? This was $9. Give me something.
And then she's like, it's dollar margaritas. You're at Applebee's. Shut the fuck up.
Drink 9.
Gonna get the Beatus before you get drunk on those.
Yeah. Oh God, so bad. I mean, but I think tequila is the number one fastest growing and grossing alcohol in tequila, or like in the alcohol, right? From
surprising.
I mean, George Clooney's what you fucking call it, Casamigos. You know, he sold that for like $5 billion or some crazy amount.
Oh, I did hear about his vodka.
George Clooney
tequila.
Huh. It's pretty good tequila. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he made more money off of that than he made in all of his acting combined.
Isn't that crazy? I don't know how much he made. Like, as you know, $5 billion sale. It's not like he has $5 billion now.
Yeah.
Clooney sell.
I mean, I want to say that. Who's the guy you like so much?
I lied and I completely $1 billion.
That's still
$1 billion. Okay.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
I wonder how much is his. Does his wealth rival Jerry Seinfeld's now? Maybe.
Maybe. It depends what he was worth before, because Jerry Seinfeld's most of $1 billion.
I guess you can probably.
We can go to those sites. They're very reliable.
Yeah. You know what's sad? You'll go to those sites sometimes and search someone who was like a child actor in like 1996 and be like, what's this guy worth now? And it's like
$500 million.
Currently in prison for meth.
They say he's worth $500 million.
Two different sites said $500 million. So let's just say he took half of the $1 billion sale. So he's a fucking peasant.
Dude, I Googled George Clooney's net worth, and Google said, did you mean how much money has George Clooney?
No, yes, well, naturally.
How much money has George Clooney? How much does he has? We don't know.
I ended on that note. I love the wordplay.
That was the best shit I've ever heard.